that stuff right next to you?
Yep.
I don't think she wants to be on that side.
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
Welcome, Valor Eagle hockey fans. We've got a doubleheader here for you tonight against the Castleview SaberCats. We are at South Suburban tonight, but we are the away team. I'm waiting on my cameraman here to show up, but we'll get started here momentarily. We got about 2 minutes left of warm-ups, and then we'll have announcements and the national anthem. Tomorrow night, probably one of the biggest nights of the year for Valor Hockey. We've got Military Appreciation Night, the auction for a bunch of great donations, and the baskets is actually up already. So if you want to take a preview of what's going to be auctioned off on Saturday, contact your local family member or friend, and you can see the list of items up for auction, and there'll be a URL to give you a description of everything. There's everything from a house rental in Sanibel Island to Rockies tickets, Avs tickets, Nuggets tickets, signed Broncos memorabilia, and a host of other items. So I know we had an assembly or pep rally last Friday for the big event tomorrow. 5:30 against Cherry Creek, and then a free skate afterwards. So a great rematch of Cherry Creek and Valor. Will be a great time for all tomorrow, so we look forward to that. Eagles coming off a big win Tuesday night against Denver East, who had come off a shutout win against the Pooter Stars, and the Eagles pick up some much needed points. They come in probably one of the hottest teams right now in Chassa against the SaberCats, who dropped the last two, but do have wins over Heritage and Grandview. And let's see, cameraman is coming into place, and we are about ready to get started here. Not much changes in the lineup, although we do have Ryan Havakost between the pipes tonight. He gets the call. Lucas Jordan will back him up, but other than that, the lines have been pretty consistent here the last few games. That's the whistle for warm-ups. We'll be back in about 4 or 5 minutes after announcements and the national anthem. Stay tuned.
Good evening, welcome to South Suburban Sports Complex. As hockey players, we wear different sweaters. We play for different clubs, from mice to AAA seniors, but we're all connected together through one level for Flint hockey, and that brings us together as one. The Castleview SaberCats, Rock County Jaguars, Douglas County Huskies would like to join tonight with the Valor Eagles and United One, sending strength and healing to the Santa Clara Lady Flyers under 12 AA teams, whose members were in a terrible accident battling in Colorado. The Lady Flyers will still compete in the WGHL tournament this weekend here in Colorado, short-handed, short-benched, heavy-hearted, but united. Sticks in the air, boys. Godspeed to the Santa Clara Lady Flyers. Castleview SaberCats will face off tonight against the Valor Eagles. Starting lineup for the Eagles. Forward. I'm trying. Castleview Sabercats, Buchanan Jaguars, Douglas County Huskies, CV, RC, DC, it is the power of three. This is Cat Hockey. Starting out for your Sabercats. Freshman out of Castleview, goaltender number 30, Dominic Castro. Sophomore out of Castleview, defenseman number 7, Drew Yelada. Freshman out of Castleview, center number 28, Sam Reed. Junior out of Castleview, forward number 23, Alex Nelson. Senior out of Rock Canyon, forward number 16, Cody Webster. Senior out of Castleview, defenseman number 17, Ozzy Arnaud. Varsity head coach program director is Michael Dubert, along with the rest of the Sabercats. Once again, we would like to take a moment of silence for the Santa Clara Lady Flyers. Thank you. Will you please rise and stand for the playing of the national anthem?
All right, folks, starting lineups, introductions, national anthem are complete, and we are about ready here for puck drop going left to right on your screen. Again, Valor Christian is the away team tonight. Decent Friday night crowd here so far. People still filing in here. And let's see, O'Donnell, Gogol, D coming out. And we'll get the Fisher O line here momentarily. Sabercats look like they're ready to go. The red and white uniforms, flaming paw, and we are about underway. Fisher gets the draw, sends it all the way back past the goal line. O'Donnell's got a cat all over him. See if he can pinch that out. He's going to get some help there from Fisher. Fisher gets it, tries to send it up to Charles. Charles gets somewhat pinned against the board, but is able to pitchfork it out. Cross ice over to his brother. So Charles play. Oh, pack pass to Maddox, gets intercepted by the Cats, and they dump it down. O'Donnell's giving chase here, breaks up the pass with his skates. We got a 2-on-1 developing here with Dawson and Gabe. Dawson takes it to the net, takes a fire shot. Soft shot, paddle save there. And another rebound, and that's going to go in. So right off the bat, Valor takes advantage of a loose puck there right in the crease. Here's another look at it. It's like he tried to go 5-hole. That's blocked, and it comes right back to him and beats him clean. So SaberCats a little disoriented on D there with nobody picking up anybody in the crease, and let their goalie sort of hanging out to dry there. So 41 seconds into the first, the Eagles strike first. Baker lying out there. O'Donnell or McKiddue is going to try to slap it up over to Bevan. Bevan cross-ice pass gets picked off by, was picked off by a Cat. Baker with a slick move. Looks like he sent that over the crossbar. A little bit too much elevation on that, or it might have hit the goalie stick. Cats send it all the way around. King takes care of that. And Cat's got a little break here. I'm going to try to slam it down in the D zone. Doesn't go very far. And now McKiddeu's going to come back. He tries to jam it up. Gets it up to Sorensen. Sorensen takes an eye. He's going to go wide. He's going to get double, triple team down there. And the Cat's going to take it off his stick. And they get it into the neutral zone. Bevan with the back check. Puck comes down here past Havikos. Havikos going to paddle it down. Looks like that was down to Coffee. Cats trying to organize something here in the neutral ice. Made one man miss. Purchase line starting to come out right now with Sutter and Bodine. Cats get it across the blue line. Coffee's got it. He's going to make a spin move. Tries to get it up to Bodine. Puck's a little bit too far out. Cats send it off the glass all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. And we'll get a stoppage here with 14:52 here in the first. And the Jimenez line's going to come out. Let's see what I'm going to do for D here. Looks like it's going to be O'Donnell and Coffee backing him up. Face off here in the O zone to the left of the Cats goaltender. Evans settles in, gets it back to Coffee. Coffee surveys, sends it back over to Tarbert. Was back in the D spot. He sends it all the way down. Jimenez has got it. He's looking for a shot. Nope, no shooting lane there. Blocked shot there. Deep takes a swipe at it, and SaberCats are going to jam it all the way down. O'Donnell's got it on his backhand. He's going to try to force it up. Tries to get it up to Tarbert. Tarbert sends it back up to the point, and Cats are able to send it all the way back down, right to the left and below us. See, Evan and Coffee are trying to battle this out. Tarbert's going to sweep that out. Touch pass there to Deep. Deep's got it. He's going to wait. Tries to send it over to Tarbert. Tarbert's get on his horse. He might get a shot here. Tarbert sends it down. Oh, goes tied up there. Looks like it got lift checked there by the defender. Couldn't get much of a shot off. Thought he had the D beat. But D was all over his back. He's going to battle forward again. Tries to send it all the way down. Intercepted by the Cats. Line change here as Fisher comes out with Mannix. And they thwart any attempts by the Cats to get anything going there. That's going to be an offside. Oop, nope. Fisher's able to touch up as Maddox was able to hesitate for a second to let Gabe get onside. Cats swinging around. The dasher, a couple of tic-tac-toe passes. Nice breakout there by the Cats, and they finally do get it out, but they had a good breakout set up there, but that's intercepted there by Charles. Charles leaves it for his brother Dawson. Dawson shoots. Boy, it looked like that went off the crossbar. Cats goaltender taps the crossbar, thanking him for that save. It's a good shot there. It's a little bit of puck luck. Cats dump that all the way down, get their, I guess you could call that their first shot on goal outside the blue line. Routine save there for Havikos, and that's a stretch pass that's going to go all the way down. See if they're going to, nope, no icing here. Going to get a full line change here for the Eagles, and that's going to allow the Cats to bring it up ice. They try to get it into the O zone, and that's intercepted by Coffee. Bevan's got it on his backhand, sends it over to Baker just under his stick. Sorensen's going to clean that up, comes up to the top of the slot, fires a shot. Blocked there by a Cat skate. Comes out to the point. Coffee's got it. He's going to send it over to his teammate. Back over to Coffee. Coffee takes a look, and nope. That was no shooting lane there. Looks like it went off Bevan's skate on that one. King takes it to the red line. Back over to Bevan. Bevan makes one man miss. Leaves it for Sorensen. Just couldn't connect there. Cats got it, and they get to the red line. They dump it all the way down, but it ricochets off the referee. Slows the clearing opportunity there for the Eagles. Sorensen's got it, sends it over to Baker. Baker's going to be running by himself as the Eagles are caught in a line change. Bodain's going to come and help out. He sends it all the way down, and that's going to allow the Eagles to finish off their change with 12 minutes here left in the first. Nice play by Sutter. Had a scoring opportunity there, just couldn't get a lot on it, but he was at zero range right in front of the goaltender in the crease. Cats trying to get a clear here. They got some time and space there. Cross-ice pass connects, and they're going to dump it into the O-zone. They're going to send it right on Havikos, who paddles it over to his right. Donald came in for a check. Sends it up to Sutter. Sutter to, Purchase picks up the loose change. He's got Bodain as his running mate. Sutter's going to join him in the rush, and that's going to bounce off a SaberCat skate. So good idea there by Purchase. Just the pass was thwarted there by the Cats, and they're going to cross ice pass here. See if they can get it deep. They're just going to be content to just dump it in as they were ready for a line change. Cross ice pass there by O'Donnell's intercepted by the Cats, and he gets a shot off. Punched over there by Havikos. And O'Donnell's going to try it again. Gets it up to Tarbert. Tarbert's got Purchase running with him. Tarbert makes his first man mean sense. Oh, because it's going to go all the way around. Thought he was going to leave it there for Purchase. Tried to get out to the point, and then looks like that was deflected there by a Cat. The kid who's going to chase this back. He's going to backhand it back over to, looks like that's King over there. King sends it all the way around the dasher. Jimenez giving chase here. That's going to be picked up by Deep, but he's got to wait until Jimenez gets back on side. He tags up. And now Deep's going to have to tag up too. And Deep and Tarbert will go in for the forecheck. Tarbert intercepts it. It's loose at the blue line. And Evan tried to shovel it back down to Tarbert. So good play there to intercept that pass. Eagles just couldn't connect to get a scoring opportunity there. King in the corner, going to try to backhandle it up, not enough to get up to Tarbert. That's going to create, looks like that was broken up there by Coffey. Tarbert lead pass to Jimenez, explodes off his blade, and the Cats are going to send him packing again. Coffey's going to dig that out over to King. King back over to Dawson. Jimenez is going to come over and try to help out, see if they can get that out of the zone. Another cleanup play there by King. Gets it up to Coffey. Coffey up to Deep. He's going to backhand that in as he was at the end of his shift. Dawson Charles comes flying in. Gets spun around there a little bit. Gabe's going to help him out on the backhand here. He's looking for him. Nope. Drops it over to O'Donnell at the point. Back down below. Fisher tic-tac-toe pass over to Dawson. Shot on goal. Here comes another one. 2 saves there by the Cat goaltender. Maybe even 3. Couple good scoring opportunities there. Coffey cleans it up in the neutral zone, goes off the boards to Fisher. Fisher makes one man beat. He's got Maddox open. Oh, Maddox is going to spin around. Centering pass. Oh, had his brother and who was down on one knee to fire in a shot. Just couldn't get it on net. Coffey's got a Cat all over him. Let's see if they're going to call a penalty on that. Nope. Looks like he was close enough to the boards, so no call there. Got 4 Eagles down there battling out, and they come away with it. O'Donnell backhands pass over to, looks like that was Sorensen. He tries to lead pass up to Dawson, tries to flag the puck down. And it looks like Maddox is going to come away with it. He's got a 2-on-1 with his brother. He's looking for him. Gets it to him. Oh, shot. Nope, save. Boy, really nice save there by the Cats goaltender on the Charles E. Charles play. See if we get a replay on that. Cats goaltender definitely looking pretty sharp tonight. He's had a couple of crease saves right there. I guess no one I could get a replay on that one. So face off here to the right to the Cat goaltender. Baker line out. Eagles win the draw. Get it up to Gogol. Gogol tried to send it back down there. And it's going to loose. Puck's going to be picked up by Sorensen. Puck's loose right in front. A couple smacks at it. And the Cat goaltender had his pad and his skate jammed pretty well against that post there. Eagles swinging around. Bevan's going to pick up the loose puck. He's got 2 Cats on him, but he skies it up over to Baker. And Baker lets Sorensen. Sorensen with the power move into the middle. Gets a shot off and scores. So that's what we try to tell the forwards is you get an opportunity like that, lower your shoulder. Watch, here he goes. He's going to drop his shoulder right there, gets good position, sets himself up for a nice scoring opportunity, and goes. Looks like he went 5-0. Here's the replay. But when you lower your shoulder like that and drive to the net, not only are you going to create yourself a better scoring opportunity, but you're likely also to draw a penalty. So especially these forwards who've got some size. I mean, Sorensen's one of the smaller players, but to see him duck that shoulder and go in, I'd love to see that play. I wish all the forwards would do that instead of going outside. Cats got it here on the blue line. They're going to take a fire shot. Havikos with a good punch out. Gogol sends it up, tries to get it up to, he's trying to get up to Bodane, who stumbled a little bit. Sutter's going to go in with the primary forecheck here. 2-0 here in the first. 7:50 left. Cats on the breakout. Good, pretty clean breakout here so far. Let's see what 16 can do. He's going to go, he's going to backhand it around. And we've got some activity here on the goal line. And we got, let's see, Purchase is down there battling with Gogol. Here's a shot from the point. Not much on it. And Havikos collects it in his bread basket. And no rebound. So we'll get a defensive zone draw for the Jimenez line. It'll be right here below us. And they'll be backed up by Coffee and King. I'll call that an even draw there. Loose puck there. Oh, Tarbert punched it out. The puck had squirted right in front of the crease, and Tarbert jammed that out. Now he's going to try to jam it up out of the zone. And King's going to pick up the loose puck here. He's going to go softly off the boards for Jimenez, and he can't get there in time. So King's going to go cross ice over to Coffee. Coffee looking for a man. Got it up to Tarbert. Tarbert tried to send it over to Jimenez. A little bit too strong. Now Tarbert's got the loose puck on the far circle. Takes a rifle shot, and then Jimenez picks up the rebound. He's going to try to. Oh, Tarbert had an open net there on the wraparound, and looks like he just couldn't get enough composite on it. Here's the play. There it comes around. Let's see. Yeah, Tarbert's got it, and he tried to wrap it, but he was backpedaling a little bit too much on that and just couldn't stuff it in. But looks like they had 3 shots there in about 10 seconds. Tarbert had the first, Jimenez the second, and then I don't know if I'd call that a shot on goal or not, but Tarbert tried to wrap and stuff. Fisher line back out there. Dee's still the same. And well, Cats win that. They're going to backhand it around the dasher. 10's got it. He's going to send it all the way down. And I don't, well, boy, refs are going to say that's icing. I thought Coffee may have had a chance to play that. Refs let him escape on that one. So ozone draw here to the right of the Cats goaltender. 6:51 here in the first. Eagles up 2-0. Let's see, Maddox is going to take this draw. He wins it, but couldn't get it far back enough to the D. He's going to pick up the loose puck there. Sends it over to Gabe, who left it at the top of the slot. Cats got it, tried to backhand it down in. Coffey's going to pick up that loose puck. He's going to send it all the way into the O-zone. And 23 gets picked by Dawson, who leaves it for his brother. And a couple of Cat defenders had collapsed on him, so he wasn't able to get a shot off. Fisher's got his waiting for Maddox to get open. Maddox went wide left of the net. Eagles still controlling the action here. Coffey's going to take a long shot there from the point. Not much on it. Flag down there by the Cats goaltender. And we'll get a line change here by both teams with 6:13 here left in the first. Shots on goal, Valor 13, Castleview 4. So action certainly dominating here by the Eagles. Oh, nice pass there, right off the face-off. Thought Bevan was going to have a good scoring opportunity there, just couldn't get it set up. O'Donnell here at the red line. He's going to send it all the way down up into the netting. So we'll get a redraw here in a second. Looks like he's trying to go high off the glass, and the puck just curled up the glass into the protective netting. We'll get a center ice face-off. And Baker settles in, and let's see. Sorensen's going to come away with a loose puck. Going to try to make one man miss. Oh, try to get around big number 17. Has the puck behind the goal. He's looking for an open person to pass to, and he's going to try to backhand it himself and gets a shot off. Looked like it hit the shoulder of the Cats goaltender and crawls up into the protective netting. And both teams will elect to do full line changes here. So Purchase line coming back out. Ben's going to take this draw here to the right of the goaltender, wins it cleanly, gets up to Gogol. Gogol tried to slam it down, got his pocket picked, and we got a 2-on-1 break here for the Cats. See, they get a fire shot here, and they go wide right of the net. And Sutter's got a breakaway here on the long rebound. Let's see if he can get a shot off, and nope. He got double teamed there as he was just a little bit past the goal line. Eagles still controlling the puck, though. Purchase has got it, sends it in. Beaudain's got it back, hands it over to Gogol. Gogol's going to get a shot right off, goes a little bit right of the net. Sutter's got it behind the net. He's looking for an open man. He's going to see if he gets it back to the point. No, he gets pinched against the boards, and the Cats are not able to clear. That was a mistake on the defender of the Cats. All he had to do is another 2 inches, and that's going to cost them with a goal. So a mistake on the Cats forward there. He only had about 6 inches to go to get the puck out of the O-zone, and the Eagles made him pay. Here's the play right here. Gogol has it, and he's going to just take a shot, loose rebound, and looks like Purchase was in perfect position. And there's the goalie cam right here. So here's the shot by Gogol. Initial save by the Cats goaltender, and that's going to be one of the easier goals there for Ben. So 3-0 here, 4:58 here in the first. Jimenez line out. Won by Evan, back to McKidoo. McKidoo gets it up to King. King can't clear it. Looks like he was trying to get it out. And puck's intercepted there in the neutral zone. McKidoo's got it, sends it up to Jimenez. Oh, Jimenez, I thought had a break there, just rolled off his stick. He's going to give chase here on the initial check here, and he's got Tarbert coming in to help him out. Tarbert tries to pinch it down. He does to Jimenez. Puck's still loose, and it's going to be spun around the dasher, so Deep's going to have to come in and try to forecheck. And the Cats are able to clear it out, and McKidoo's just going to dump it back in and see if the forwards can get possession here. And no D was over there because Cats tried to clear, and D was absent from that spot. McKidoo's got it. He's going to try to take a shot. Takes the stick out of the Cats forward, and but a slow roller to the goaltender, and that's going to be it for this line as the Fisher line is going to come back out. I think we're missing a D. Haven't seen Stanley out there all night, have you? Talking to some of the fans out there. I'm seeing odd combinations in the D line. I think 16 has not been active this period, so we're going to try to see what's going on there. We'll get an update on that, but I haven't seen him take the ice yet so far. Fisher's got it behind the net. Gets it over to Charles. Tried to center it, or maybe that was a shot pass. Looks like there was a loose puck there, but puck's still active there behind the goal line. And Cats clear it hard off the glass. King tried to play it. He's going to retreat in the defensive zone. Sends it over to McKidoo. McKidoo's got it. He's going to go off the glass. Tried to get it up to Charles, and that's going to be an icing. Charles tried to play it, but looks like he got pinched in the boards at the last second. All right, D-zone draw here to the right of Ryan Habakost. And we will see the Baker line out here. Clean draw there, won by the Cats, but the Eagles are going to swarm all over that D point person. Puck's loose in the D zone. O'Donnell comes up with it. Turnover there to the Cats, and they're going to try to get a shot off. Not much on that. O'Donnell's going to try to force it out, get some help from Baker. Baker over to Sorensen. Sorensen back to Baker, back to Sorensen. Sorensen muscles his way through. A check, gets it, tries to send it back down to Baker, who gets taken down. Probably could have gone either way, but Cats are going to try to come back here. They enter the offensive zone, try to get a shot off, and Habakost no problem with the bread basket save. Swallows that up, no rebound. And we'll get the Purchase line back out here. Fresh off their scorer last shift. Coffey and O'Donnell on the D. Yeah, I haven't seen Stanley out here all period, so not sure what's going on there. I think he's on the bench. Maybe we'll see an appearance here in the second period. Beaudain's got it. Retreats behind the goal. surveys his domain, gets it up to O'Donnell. O'Donnell looking for a run. Oh, intercepted there right off the bat. And that's going to, oh, that was a good play there. I think that was Coffee that may have helped save the goal there with Havakos. But troublesome turnover there. And the goaltender and D bail O'Donnell out on that one. Sutter's got it. He had a 2-on-1 break there, but puck gets punched off him, but he retains possession. Cat lost a stick down there, yard sale. If anybody's looking for a stick. And with 2:07 here left in the first, ozone draw here, and Jimenez line comes out. If you're just joining us, remember we got a huge night tomorrow night, Military Appreciation Night. Auction has already started with some fabulous prizes, so whether you're watching a game or going to come down here and support us, all the proceeds go to the sled hockey team. So Military Appreciation Night, one of the biggest nights of the year for the hockey team. So 5:30 puck drop tomorrow. Be sure to come down. Eagles control the action here in the D zone. Comes out to the puck, comes out to the point, loose puck. Tarvert's going to give chase here. He's going to clear that out. Gets roughed up behind, gets taken down. No call. That's probably the right call. You still had possession of the puck. Comes back to Gogol. Gogol over to McKidoo. McKidoo's going to just fire it down on the around the dasher. Tarvert's going to pick that up. He's going to send it back down around the goal. Deep's going to give chase here. See if he can get some help here from Jimenez. He does. Cats are able to clear, though. Deep's waiting for Jimenez to come on side. He does. Deep's going to try to take it down himself, but he got double teamed, and Cat's going to come away with the puck. Tarvert's chasing his man. Slows him down, and Havakos is going to cover at the top of the crease. We'll get probably one more change here before the end of the period. Fisher line will come back out. Still 3-0. Shots on goal. I've got 20-8 so far in favor of the Valor Eagles. Cats got it. Well, they sent it back down. The Cats player fell down on that. I don't know. Didn't look like he was winding up that much. Open look right here. Oh, Havakos, great save. Puck still loose there in front of the crease. But Havakos and the spread eagle with a stretch on the glove save on that one. Sloppy play here in the D zone. It's finally picked up there by Charles. Cross ice pass to his brother Mannix. Mannix looking for a shot. Gets it back over to Fisher, and that's going to go in. So they turned a negative into a positive and get a goal here with 40 seconds left in the first to take a commanding 4-0 lead. Here's the replay right here. Nice soft pass there by Mannix, and I think it was a backhand off Fisher's stick in. Here's the goalie cam. A nice little English there on the pass. And again, 5-hole's been the Achilles heel for the Cats goaltender. Baker line out. Bevan's going to pick up the loose puck at the red line. He's going to try to muscle his way in. Gets it over to Sorensen. Sorensen's going to wrap around the goal. Hesitates for a second. Looking for a centering pass. Try to get it to Bevan, who fired a shot off the skate of the Cat defender. Baker's got it now. He got about 22 seconds here left to do something. He gets pushed up against the glass. Cat's going to send it all the way down. See, I don't think that's enough for an icy. Nope. Bevan's got it. Goes off the back of the boards to King. King backhands it up to Sorensen. Sorensen skies it up into the neutral zone. Baker's going to have time for, try to get a shot off, and that's probably going to do it here for the first period, folks. Eagles commanding 4-0 lead, and we'll be back in about 8 to 10 minutes after the ice cut. See you then.
life. I hope.
All right, folks, we're about ready here for the start of the second period. Shots on goal, the 23-9, I believe, favor of the Eagles. Eagles with just too much firepower here for the Cats so far, up 4-0 in the second. Going right to left here on your viewing screen. Fisher line back out here, take the draw, backed up by O'Donnell and Gogol. And we are underway. Fisher wins that draw, but loose puck there by a blue line, picked up by the Cats. Gogol bumps off 23. Battle for it here, right to a right. So you can come away with it. Looks like Fisher won it, got it back down to O'Donnell. He's going to reverse action. Got a man on him immediately. Gogol comes in, that helps out. So you can pitchfork this out. Looks like O'Donnell won that clean. Gets it over to Dawson. And Fisher's going to outskate the almost outskated both defenders there. Looks like the left D for SaberCats just finally caught him. Centering pass there is intercepted by number 16. Tries to backhand it up to a teammate. Not enough on that, but they're going to collect the puck anyway. Going to get a shot off on Habakkos. Not much there, and then Habakkos is just going to cover that. And we'll get a line change in here. 43 seconds into the second period. 6:14. Eagles up 4-0. And we'll see the Baker line come out here. The right of Habakkos. Big number 13 won that face-off. Gets it. Ooh, more puck squirted through. Got to Habakkos there on a knuckle puck. We picked up there by Stanley. Good to see him out here as he gets his first shift of the game. Bevan's got it up against the boards. And looks like he was looking for someone to try to clear it to, but it's intercepted by the Cats, and they're going to get a medium range shot there on Ryan, who picks up another easy save. And we'll do it again here to the right of Mr. Habakkos. Baker settles in. Boy, 13 with that size. Won the last two face-offs there. SaberCats got it here in the neutral zone. They're going to send it all the way down, and their forwards are going to have to tag up there. Stanley's got it over to McKiddo. McKiddo's going to dump in off the boards, and a miscue there by the Cats defender. Luckily, number 17 is going to pick it up there. Boy, 17's got some size too, barreling down the ice, and he's just going to dump that in and go off for a change. And nice check there by the Cats, and he's battling Coffee down there. He's going to come away with it, and he's going to try to. Nice pass in the middle of the crease. He had a forward there, but they couldn't get a shot off. And loose puck here in the neutral zone. And Cat player tried to slam it all the way down. Went down to one knee and couldn't get it past the red line. Now King's got it. Tries to slam it over to Sorensen. I think that was McKiddo actually. Sorensen still battling back down here. Centering pass there to Sutter. And Sutter got some wood on it, but not a lot. Not enough to get it past the goaltender. Here's another centering pass. And that's buried by Sorensen, and that's been the Achilles heel of the SaberCats. Is if you look, there's nobody in front of the goaltender. That's about 30 feet of space, and Sorensen just walks down Main Street, and there's nobody near him. So some positioning issues there for the Cats there. And look, you can tell the goalie can. I mean, look, right in front of the goaltender, there's absolutely no one. 27 tries to recover from behind the net, but there's just nobody home. So back to live action here. Purchase line out. Sutter's going to give chase down here. Forces an errant pass by the Cats. 5-0 here. 14:36 left here in the second. Oh, Eagles dump in there by King. Sutter's got it. He's got it on his backhand. He's going to send it back down to Purchase. And Cat player is going to try to backhand that out, but just not enough to get it clear. Luckily, they finally get it out. They're going to dump it all the way down. Coffey's giving chase here. See if he can get body position. He does, but he's going to get. Teammates got to help him out on that. There's a second man that came in to play it. I don't think anyone gave him a heads up on that. Cat's going to try to do something here as they send it around the dasher. Coffey giving chase. Backhands it for King. King's going to do the same over to Bodine. Bodine's going to try to play it, but the King, looks like the Cats player spun him around on that a little bit. Puck still here on the lower corner from us. Ooh, nice backhand pass there by the Cat player behind the goal line. Looks like the other forward couldn't do anything with it, but that was a good looking pass. Defense here still having some issues trying to get out of the zone. And the Cats are going to set up here at the point. Big number 17 takes a shot, gets all the way through. Looks like Havikos got a piece of that. Cats still controlling the action here. And finally, I think that was Sutter that had enough. And he goes off for a change after doing his job, getting it to the red line and dumping it in. The Mendez line will come in. Deep's going to give a chase here. Cross ice pass way too hard. And then Cats are going to get an icing call here. So we'll get an O-zone draw here. 13:08 here in the second. It's all Eagles 5-0. All right, Jimenez line out. Just right to the left of us. Right of the Cats goaltender. Evan, looks like the Cats player got the better of that draw, and they tried to clear it out, but not enough on it. Cats are just rushing their clears and not be able to get it out. Tarver gets pushed off the puck by big number 17. He's probably got about 30 pounds on him. Cats get it deep into the Eagles zone. Couple swings at it by Jimenez, and that's going to leave a loose puck for Tarver. Tarver off the boards and finally gets it out after a second attempt. Deep's going to cross the blue line here. He's got his running mates with him. He's going to pause for a second, look for an open man. Gets it down there to Tarbert, and they're battling for it. They got big number 17 down there. It's like a tight end playing hockey. And Cats start their breakout here. And Gogol tried to play that out, and Cats kept it in. And Tarbert battling down there. Puck's loose. Havikos' puck's still loose. Then I don't think Havikos saw it, and luckily puck got squirted out to the right. Here comes another shot coming in. Havikos is going to try to swim move, and it's still loose. So Donald's going to try to chase that out. He's got a little bit of time. Tries to get out to the point, and big number 17 there keeps it in. Gogol goes hard off around the dasher, and that's going to finally squirt out. Let's see if the Cats can do something here with the puck. It looked like an offsides there, but no call. Leaves it out here for the point. Tarbert gives chase. Here comes a shot. Puck's loose in, and Gogol picks up the loose change. Not a lot of offense here for the Eagles on this shift. They need to do some work here. It's been a long shift so far, approaching a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Puck comes around here to the point. Tarbert giving chase here, tries to pick it off 17. 17 backhand pass it to the middle, and finally Ryan's able to cover. So SaberCats had the Eagles on their heels there a little bit. We're gonna get a penalty call here, and that's gonna be O'Donnell going off. I'll have to get a read on that one. I didn't see it, but shows you the work that the Cats were doing to get that call. And we'll get an update on that penalty call here in a minute. But O'Donnell goes off for 2 minutes. Penalty killers are out. So you get Sorensen, Charles, Stanley, and McKidoo. Yeah, it looks like that's a cross check there for O'Donnell as he goes to the sin bin for 2. 140 here left in the SaberCats power play. Eagles able to clear that out. Knuckle puck all the way down to the Cats goaltender. And he leaves it for big number 17. Lead pass for 10. Cross ice pass there. Ricochets off of Maddox, and he's going to try to pin that out. And the Cats got a 4-on-2 break here as 2 of the Eagle players are caught in the neutral zone. They recover. Here comes a shot by the Cats, and good save there by Havikos through traffic. 110 left in the Cats power play. 10:26 here left in the second. And that stoppage allows the second penalty killing unit to come out, and we're going to see, let's see who we can see. We're going to see Purchase, Bevan, King, and Coffee, I believe. Purchase is going to take this draw, wins it, gets it back there to King. King fires it up, And Cats are not able, and Purchase, Purchase got a chance here, and looked like I don't know if he lost his edge or got pushed down, but no call. Cats get control. Centering pass over the stick of 21. He's going to send it all the way down. He was right behind the red line, close enough for no call there. Cats get a good look. Another good save by Ryan. 42 seconds left in the O'Donnell penalty. And nice poke check there by Purchase. Sends it down. Bevan's got a chance at it. He tries to muscle his way to the net. Gets pinned in the boards by number 7. Cats still have a chance here for one more rush. Lead pass there for 13. 13 gets around his first man and leaves it there. And good play there by Kane. Probably killed off another 8 to 10 seconds. Cats it up here at the point. Get a shot off. Saved by Havikos. Backhander there, and that's caught in midair by Ryan with 8 seconds left in the penalty kill. And we'll see, let's see, we're going to see Tarbert, Jimenez, Stanley, McKidoo are going to skate out. So if they can win the face-off here, they'll be out of the penalty kill. And that's exactly what Evan does. Stanley's got it. He's going to bring it around the net. He's got someone hanging all over him. Stanley goes off the glass, and that's going to go off the point player for the Cats all the way down to the goaltender. Tarbert's going to give chase here and apply some pressure. Here comes Deep. And the Cats are not able to clear as Evan Jimenez was able to keep it down. Now Tarbert's going to backhand it down over to Deep. Deep's got it, looking for an open man. Gets tied up by the ref there. Stanley's got out the point. He's going to send it back down. Puck gets whipped around the dasher. Tarbert's going to try to pin that before it gets to the point. And good play there by Stanley. Keeps it in. Looking for a centering pass. Oh, looks like it was intercepted there by Jimenez. Tarbert's got it, and he's going to get pinned against the boards. Deep's going to come help him out. He gets pushed in. And Cats are finally able to clear. The kid who's got it back over to Stanley. Stanley up to Deep. Deep's got it, tries to make one man miss. And that's going to be it for that line as they go off for their change. Intercepted there by Fisher, who catches the puck in midair. Gets control. Lead pass here for Deep. Deep's got a 3-on-2 coming. Oh, almost crawled up the shoulder of the Cats goaltender. Couldn't get it in there. Dawson Charles has got it. He's going to backhand it down to Gogol. Gogol leaves it for Fisher. Fisher back to Gogol. Gogol's taking a look. Takes a shot. Loose puck right in there in the front of the middle. Oh, nice stop there by the Cats goaltender. O'Donnell's going to send it over to, looks like Maddox, who hit the side of the net. Puck's going to come around to the glass. Gogol keeps it in. Sends it all the way down. Goes through Fisher down behind the goal line. Now Fisher's going to go down there. Go right off the shaft of his stick. Crawls over to the goaltender, who flags that down. And we'll get a stoppage here. 7:35 in the second. All Eagles 5-0. Baker line out. Makes a draw here right below us to the left. Win by the Cats, but Donald looked like he had to jump that. He's got it behind the goal line. Makes a pirouette move. And Baker's coming over to help. A 2-on-2 battle there. And Cats come away with it. They're going to try to slam it all the way down. And they're going to get it out. Gogol's got it, and he's got 2 Cats all over him, but gets it up to Sorensen, who drops the puck right in front of him. Gets it over to Bevan. Bevan, nice lead pass there for Sorensen. Sorensen takes a shot. Backhand over the crossbar. Good pass there by Bevan, and the puck's going to be sent up here into the netting. And we'll get another face-off here in the O-zone. Cats are going to make a wholesale change. Gosdecki very animated on the bench, giving some instructions over there to the D. Baker line stays out. And Sorensen, I thought Sorensen was going to be able to clean that up, but the Cats get control. Some patience there by the Cats defender. Lead pass there from big number 17. The Cats stretch it all the way down. Coffey collects that loose puck, gets it up to Bevan. Bevan backhands it up, but not far enough. Intercepted there by the Cats. We send it down below the goal. Coffee picks up another loose puck. Gets up to Sorensen. Sorensen lead pass there for Bevan, just a bit outside. 20 spins around. Bevan ties him up. And loose puck there by Baker. Basically going to rifle one, and that's over the goal into the netting. It's like Joey had a good opportunity there. Just sail a little bit high on him. And the purchase line is going to come back out now, backed up by King and Coffee. Puck possession still pretty much dominated all by the Eagles. Last few shifts here. Purchase settles in, and I think Cats had sort of won that one. Sutter tried to pick up the loose puck there, but Purchase has got it in the dot. Number 8, though, for the Cats. He's got it on his backhand. Going to try to get by King, but King backhands it up into the neutral zone. Picked up by Bodine. Bodine resets. Pass there to Sutter, and couldn't control that one. And it's like the Cats are going to ice that one all the way down. So we got about a little under 6 minutes here left in the second period. Looking for some other scores there. See if we can get an update here in the next stoppage. Bodine's got it behind the goal, centering pass, just a little bit behind Purchase. And D's got to bring that back down to the red line, and they're going to try to dump it in, but it's going to go into the netting. And looks like we'll get another wholesale line change here for both teams. Face off here at the center ice. Jimenez line out there. Evan wins it clean. Gets it back over to Stanley. He's got to retreat a little bit, but he's going to get set up. Stretch pass there for Deep. Cross ice, and Deep rolls off his stick. And Cats got a 3-on-2 developing here. Evan comes back here to back check. A couple of good stick handling moves by number 15. And he just blindly backhands it into the middle of the ice. And Eagles able to take care of that. Tarbutt's going to try to jam it up. Oh, he had a breakaway too, but just couldn't get it through. Deep's going to help him out here, and Deep gets it deep. Backed up there by Jimenez. Cats able to get it to the point. Good keeping there by McKinney. He's going to get a shot off of there, and Deep tried to go for the deflection there, but the Cats goaltender was able to flag that down. Remember, folks, we've got a doubleheader tonight. JV versus the Saber Cats JV team right after this game, immediately following this game. So be sure to stick around for that. Fisher line back out there. Maddox back to the point. Kid who sends it down there left of the net. Cats giving chase there. Fisher and Dawson on the forecheck. Ref helps out the Eagles there. Almost act as a screen. Charles takes a shot, goes left of the net. Kid who's got it sends it back down. Cats get control, and let's see, errant pass there, still picked up there by the other Cat defender. He's got Maddox all over him. 15 now has it. He tries a centering pass, and that's picked off there by Stanley. Stanley behind the blue line, sends it up. It's got it to Gabe. They got a 3-on-2 here. Gabe slow plays it, and just couldn't connect. Cats the other way on a 3-on-2 break. See if they can get a shot off here. Nope. Centering move there by number 10 just left the puck there at the top of the circle. Eagles back the other way. Charles has got it, gets around one man, gets around a second. Looked like that hit off the post, maybe up into the netting. We'll get some line changes going here. Shots on goal. Get an update here in a second. It's like 30-17, although I wouldn't say Ryan's been tested that much. He's got a couple of good saves. Some loose pucks up there in the crease, but most of the shots from the SaberCats have been out from the point. Baker line out there. Face-off draw here to the left of the SaberCats goaltender. 4:08 here in the second. All Eagles 5-0. Joey settles in, and Hoyt looked like Cats had won that face-off, but Hoyt with a good jump. Tried to create some pressure there, but puck gets squirting out here into the neutral zone. Battle for here at the red line. That's picked up by Sorensen. Surveys his area, waits, and he's just going to get a shot off, and another shot off the post. Loose rebound there. Juicy rebound, and half the net was wide open, but it's like the post got that one. Google sends it back down in, and big number 17 using his size got it out. The Eagles are going to get another scoring effort here. Sorensen lead pass there for Bevan. Tries to get it in backhanded. Oh, another loose puck there to the right of the goaltender. Puck comes out to the point. Gogo's looking for a shot, takes it. Redirect there by Sorensen, goes wide left of the net. Bevan battling down there. He had a SaberCat draped all over him. Now Sorensen's got it. He's going to try the same thing. Brings down on his backhand, reverses to his forehand behind the goal line. Looking for that centering pass. Tries to get it over to Baker, and he does, and he scores. So Hoyt with some good patience there behind the net, waited for his opportunity. Here's another look at it, and you see Baker breaks to the net, and 17 just couldn't keep up with him. And that's on 17. And he looks like 17. Let's see if he was puck watching. Yeah. Baker just jumped him on that one, and nice pass there by Sorensen for the tip in. And Eagles go up 6-0 here. And my guess is we'll start having run clock here until the SaberCats can score. So the rest of this period and the third period are going to go by awfully fast with run clock. Castle Rule up by 6 goals. They don't stop the clock. Purchase line back out here to the right of Havikos, left of Havikos. Oh, the run clock. That means the JV game will certainly start on time, if not a little bit earlier. King's got it behind the goal line. He sends it back out for Kane. Cats intercept that. I'm trying to set something up here, but looks like Sutter's down there battling. And he's got it on his backhand, goes to forehand. Looking for a lead pass here. Oh, he's going to take it himself. Goes around one defender. Goes around the net. Oh, tried a centering pass. Rolls off his stick. And comes over to Purchase. Purchase centering pass over there to Bodine. That's picked off there by SaberCats. I got a 3-on-2. Well, we got 2-on-2 developing here. The third man decided he'd had enough and wanted to go out for a change. Bodine's got it. Lead pass over there for Purchase. Just off his stick, but Ben maintains control. Comes across the blue line. And 17's going to bang that out. And that's actually 27. He's going to bang that out. It's going to be icing. So Jimenez line will come out. And by the time they drop the puck, they may get a minute of action here. Oh, Havikos with the clearing pass to the linesman all the way down the ice. All right, face off here to the left of the Cats goaltender. Jimenez out there with Stanley Tarbert. Lead pass there for Tarbert, just two bits in front of him. Tarbert's going to send it all the way back around on the dasher. Jimenez and Deep going to give chase here. And Cats come away with it. Body position there by the Cats player. Pass to the point. Stanley's got it. That's going to, let's see, Eagles going to touch up here. It's a stretch pass there by the Cats. And looks like Coffey's going to try to take care of that. Gets it out. Tarbert's got it. He's got one man to beat, but it's big 17. He's going to go around him, see if he can get a shot. If he does, tried to squeeze it in on the closed post. The goaltender collapsed on that pretty good. Stanley's going to get a chance here with about 30 seconds left. He reverses it. Center ice. Oh, Tarbert had a shot, but got lift checked at the last second. So that SaberCats finally got smart and put some bodies in the middle of the slot, as they'd been leaving that open all night. Cats trying to clear Stanley, keeps that in. He's going to rifle one in, but there's 2 people in the shooting lane. So puck's going to come out to the red line, and Stanley's going to just dump that back in with about 6 seconds left in the period. That's probably going to do it here. See if we're going to get a Zam cut with the running clock. That's always about 50-50. So we're going to hang on here for a second and see what the coaches decide. Let's see here. Looking for the Zam. See what we're gonna do. Are they going off? Now they're discussing it, so we may stay on. So let's see what the call is. All right, they're going off, and that means we're going off. We'll be back in about 8 to 10 minutes for the rest of the third period. Eagles 6, Cats 0. All right, folks. Back to live action. Remember, we got a run clock here for the third period, so it's going to be a short one unless the SaberCats get a goal in here. A couple games we're looking on tonight's score sheet. Pooter plays Vista later. It's a home game for Pooter. That'll be worth watching. I know Pooter and East have a rematch tomorrow at 4:30, so we'll keep an eye on that one during our military night appreciation game. Cats that control the action there, but a lot of pressure there from the Fisher line. Charles tried to get a shot off there, ricochets up on the glass, and looks like the Cats going to get all the way down, no icing. So Donald's going to give chase here, gets him back on his forehand, but we had the player dropped all over him. Nice chop down there by Dawson. Gets it over to Fisher. Fisher loses it at the blue line, and the Cats are going to send that one all the way down. Havakos plays it up just a little bit out of the reach of Charles. And it's going to allow the Cats to try to bring it in, but slow play there by 15 gets picked off. Charles has got Fisher with him, and a back check there by 21 is enough to makes Maddox delay the shot a little bit. Didn't get much on it. And he gets dumped for his efforts on the closed dot. Cats try to get it cleared out there. Go around Dawson. The kiddo back to Stanley. Stanley up to Dawson. He's going to try to dump that down. Intercepted by number 17. He brings it up. He's going to get a shot on Havakos, and Brad Basket save there for Ryan. Pretty easy save there for him. And we'll get a change here with 15:38 left in the third. Again, run clock here, so not many shifts here for the boys. Going to be pretty much a tune-up game for tomorrow night, looks like. Face-off one there by Baker. Gets over to Stanley. Stanley over to Sorensen. Lead pass there for Bevan. Bevan's going to try to hustle his way around 20. Does a good job. Leaves it there for Sorensen. Picked off there by the Cats. They got a 3-on-2 developing here. Sorensen comes in with a back check. Interrupts that momentum. Puck loose here at the closed dot. Sorensen leads up for Baker. Baker slows it down. Tries to send it over to Bevan, but too far in front of him. Sorensen on his backhand. Centering pass there for Bevan. Just a little bit behind. And Cats are able to clear it out, and they go off for a change. Havakos lead pass up here for Bevan on the blue line. Bevan cross-size pass, but nobody home as the Eagles had started their line change, and we'll get an icing call here at the 14:34 mark. Purchase line getting set up here to the right of Havakos. Ben wins that one. And Eagles whip it around there to Sutter. Sutter the lead pass there for Bodine. Just a little bit too strong. And that'll be icing there on the Eagles. Trying to get some other important scores here going on tonight. I know Regis is playing. We'll try to get an update on that one here for you soon. Eagles whip that around. The Cats come away with it. 28 looking for a centering pass there, and Sutter kicks that into the neutral zone, and it's dumped back down. And I think that's going to be a delayed off. It's going to be a hand pass. So we'll get a stoppage here. Last time I saw that Regis score was 0-0. They're playing Monarch tonight. I think that's over in Family Sports. Yep, 0-0 still in the second. Another good, interesting game to watch. All right, Purcell settles in to the right of us here at the closed dot. And Cats had won that. Purcell give chase there, and good forecheck there. I think that was Bodine back there applying some pressure. And the Cats do get it out, and it's going to be picked off, though, at the red line by Coffey. Gets over to Sutter. Sutter's going to try to push it up. That's intercepted by the Cats. Sutter's going to get the loose puck there. Oh, nope. Cats slam that down. Coffey over to King. King lead pass there for Sutter, intercepted by the Cats. And let's see, Purchase is going to dump that down, and that forward line extended or extinguished their time. Tarbert on the got a whack on number 5 stick, and he tries to shoot that all the way down. King goes in the corner, chips it up to the point, and looks like hit that. Looks like Tarbert blocked that, but he's in some pain. It's like I don't know, a hit off his arm or not, but he's wincing. He gets it and then sends it over, and he's going to go off. Looks distressed on that shot block. So I hope he's okay. 12 minutes here left in the third. Cats are trying to clear it out of their zone. Deep's applying some pressure, gets it down to the lower circle. Dawson gets jammed up against the boards, but keeps the puck down below. Cats retain a loose puck there. That's going to be pushed off by Jimenez. Cats try to send it around the dasher. They do get it past the blue line. And Gogol's going to try to send that down over to Deep, just out of his reach off the boards. And big number 17 is going to try to get a shot off. He does. And Havikos gloves it over to Gogol. And Gogol's gonna, oh, I thought 3 Cats players were going to collapse on him, and they just all pulled off. And that allows him to give it over to O'Donnell. Nice spin move there by Charles, makes one man miss. He's going to go for the second. And 17, he block shots that off his glove, and he looks like he's in some distress. Fisher keeps it in on the blue line on the backhand. Maddox has got it, and he gets the puck taken off his stick for momentarily. He's still fighting down there with Dawson. Kept in by Gogol, and the puck's going to ricochet up into the Cats bench. At 10:52 mark. Again, we're at run clock here. 6-0 Eagles. And looks like Eagles are going to practice some moves here. Try to just stretch this, or just ease into this rest of this game. Protect the lead. Get out of here with a comfortable win. And save some energy for tomorrow. Stanley racing back here around behind the goal line. Gets it up to Dawson. Dawson tries to spin it out to his brother. A little bit too strong. Puck's going to eke out of the blue line. Charles has got it. He's got a race going on. He's going to try to give and go. And good defense by 16. Tied him up enough. And then Sabercats going to send it all the way down. Havikos is going to play that. Ref said waved off icing. The kid who's got it here tried to get around number 16. He thwarts that attempt. Stanley's got it behind the net. Lead pass there for Charles. Charles is going to try to hit his brother, and it's just a little bit too much in front of him on the blue line. And we'll get a change to the Baker line, I imagine, with 9:38 left here in the third. Face off here to the left of Havikos. Puck won by the Eagles. Bevan's got it against the boards. Slows it down. Tries to lead pass up here for Sorensen, who gets bumped off the blue line by number 4. Cats goaltender whips that around the boards. Number 5's got it. Lead pass for 8. 8 with a head of steam here. Gets jammed up there by Bevan, so he's going to dump that puck all the way down. King's got it along the dasher. Sends it all the way down to Kane, just out of his reach. So Bevan's going to try to play that to the point. 27 sent it over, blind pass, and the other Cats defender was nowhere to be found. But the Cats were able to keep it in. Bevan lead pass there. That's blocked by number 28. Coffey's got it off the boards to King. King's going to try to slow drag it up to Sorensen, and 21 was having none of that. He sent it back down below Havikos. So we'll try it again. Coffey over to Sorensen. Sorensen over to Bevan. Crosses the red line. He's got a head of steam. And he's going to get double teamed down there. Leaves it for Coffey. Coffey tries to get a shot out. Boy, almost ricocheted off a Cat player into the net. I don't think the goaltender saw that coming. Just missed the net by about 2 inches. Cats send it around the dasher. Lead pass behind the forward. And that's going to go off the boards and go to Havikos. Havikos paddles that off to his right. Cats got control. And looks like Sutter dumped his man. Good play there. Swallowed him up. Cats retreating to the D zone. Lead pass over there. That's Bodine creating some havoc there at the blue line. Forces the puck down. Centering pass there by Purchase. Ooh, had a good look at it. Nice save there by the Cat goaltender. Cats go off the glass to the red line. Gogol's going to send that over to O'Donnell. O'Donnell's going to create some time and space here. got some running room here. Sends over to Sutter. Sutter tried to tip it over to Purchase, a little bit too far ahead. Cat's got control. Across the blue line, see if he leaves it for his partner. Nice play, sends it in. Havacost, oh, got the initial save, and we're going to get a penalty here. That's going to be the second penalty second penalty in the night for the Eagles. And it might have been a goal-saving penalty. Let's see. It's probably going to be a hook, and I think that's going to be on Gogol. Yep, that's what the replay shows. So not a bad penalty to take to preserve the shutout. Got the guy going across the crease. So if you're going to take a penalty, take it in front of the D zone, in front of the goaltender. That's a worthwhile penalty. Anything in the offensive zone, I don't care for. All right, so penalty killers are out. Cats got control. Get it to the point right below us. Number 17 is going to take a shot. Saved by Havacost. No rebound. Like that breadbasket save. Swallows it up. 6:45 in the third. Time flying by with the run clock. 1:35 here left in the penalty to Gogol. Oh, nice keeping there by 17. Used all of his body, but Fisher's going to pick that off, and he's got a 2-on-1 here at Dawson. Sends it over to Charles. Charles whips one in, and saved by the Cats goaltender there. Good looking 2-on-1, but the Cats goaltender had rotated over nicely. Here's another look at it, and Dawson's got it on his forehand, and I guess he was trying to go 5-hole there. It was dead center right into the stomach of the goaltender. Puck comes out here in the neutral zone. McKiddew's got it. 1:04 left in the Gogol penalty. Lead pass over there for Dawson. Dawson sends it back to Stanley. Stanley up to Fisher. Makes one man miss. He's going to get a look at a shot here. And puck's loose. Good initial save there by the Cats goaltender. They come away with it. And lead pass there across ice. Cats are able to get it out. And stretch pass there for 16. Just a bit in front of them. So no danger there. Cats point. Oh, no. Nice shot there by 17, and looked like a redirect by 16, but Havacost tracks that down and swallows it up. Let's see if there's some wood on the redirect. Here's a look at it. Here comes the puck, and yeah, boy, that's a nice redirect. Good play there by Ryan to see that puck get shot down. 10 seconds left in the Cats power play. Controlled by Eagles. King back over to Coffey. Coffey's going to whip that around. That might be too strong. And it's not going to go for an icing with 1 second left in the penalty kill. So good timing there by King. Oh, Purchase with a pick. Almost stuffed it in there. Puck's loose in the lower slot. Picked up by the Cats. They're not able to clear. And Beaudain's going to come in and get a rip. Nice save there by the Cats goaltender. Another shot. And looks like it was... it looks like the Cat goaltender stuffed it under his pad. So Beaudain with a couple good shots on goal there. Here's another look at it. And here's that one shot. Yeah, boy. He had his, look at his skate jammed up pretty well against that post, or that was going in. 4:25 here left in the third. We got time for maybe 3 or 4 more shifts, and then we're out of here. Cats win the draw. They're going to send it around the dasher here. Beaudain's going to go in, try to pitchfork it back down. Comes back out to Coffey. Coffey cross-ice pass. And that's deflected initially, but Purchase had a piece of it. Puck behind the goal line. And let's see if the Cats are able to clear. They're not. Purchase got it off the boards to Beaudain. And Beaudain's got big number 17 drooped all over him. And he's going to reverse it back down to Bevan, I believe that is. And puck comes out, comes over to Coffey. Coffey takes a shot, goes wide right. King's battling number 8, and number 8's going to win that battle as the Cats come away with it. And good tie up there by Coffey. Takes that puck right off number 5's stick. Kane gets it out to Bevan. Bevan lead pass for Beaudain. Just goes off the end of his stick. And they dump it into the Eagles D zone. Coffey's got it back again. He's going to go off the boards to King. He's going to probably send it back to Coffey. He does. Gets caught up in his skates and tries to send it back to King. Picked up by 21. Eagles still trying to get some action down here. King up to Tarbert. Tarbert's going to try to squeeze by number 27. Can't get by him. Deep's going to come over with some assistance. He finally sends it all the way down. Puck's here in the lower corner behind us. Tarbert's got it. Tries to send it back down to Jimenez. Reverses back down to Tarbert. He's got 3 Cats surrounding him, and they're going to come away with it. Lead pass there is picked up by Gogol. Deep's battling down there for it. Let's see. Cat's going to come away with it. Donald's going to give chase here. He's got a Cat draped all over him. And gets shoved up against the board, but maintains puck possession. Deep's got it. He's got a little time and space. Let's see if he can lead it out. Makes one man miss. Sends it down, just dumps it down. He's going to give chase here for his own dump in. Let's see, Tarbert's got it. He's looking for an open man. Centering pass, and that's going to ricochet in and go in. All right, so let's see who's going to get credit for this. So that's so Tarbert with the lead pass. It looks like it pinballed around the net. I think Jimenez may have been the last one to touch it, but I'm going to have to see the goalie cam for this. Here's another shot at it. And I think Jimenez may have tipped that in. So we'll see. They waved that off? I guess they waved that off. The puck definitely went in, 5-hole. So I don't know what the call on that one was. That puck. All right, well, so no goal. I mean, puck went in 5-hole into the back of the net. So I don't know why they blew that dead. We'll have to check with the players after that. And I see the coaches looking at it on the pad. So who knows what the call on that one was. We'll try to get that maybe cleared up by the JV game. But feel bad for the fourth line because it looks like they had scored. I didn't hear a whistle beforehand. Everyone in the crowd's kind of sort of bringing their hands up. They're sort of mystified. But here nor there, you're up 6-0. 1 minute left in the game. Puck gets whipped around to Sorensen. Sends it back down to Bevan. He gets Malachi crunched there in the corner. Baker's going to come over and help him out. And Baker's going to come away with it. He's got it on his backhand. He's got 15 draped all over him. Still battling for it here. 40 seconds left in the game. Sorensen's got it, makes one man miss. He's trying to drive to the net. Cats come away with it. Let's see, they're going to cross the red line and dump. Yep. Oh, they saved an icing call there. Sorensen with a head of steam. Gets it up. Crosses the blue line. Let's see if he can get a shot off here before the end of the game. Here comes in. Looks like that was maybe Charles on the shot there. 12 seconds left in the game here. Centering pass, and that goes through the slot. Not much there. Stanley's got it at the point. He's going to try to rip one in. Saved there by the Cats goaltender. And that's going to do it, folks. So the final here tonight is 6-0 Eagles. Pretty much dominated the action from start to finish. Habakkos with the shutout. He'll certainly take that. So, folks, stick around. We got the JV game coming up. And we've got a huge night tomorrow night. Remember, we've got the Military Appreciation Night. We've got all kinds of great auction items, baskets, tickets, prizes, sports memorabilia, everything. So let's hope to see everybody tomorrow night. Again, 5:30 here at South Suburban. Thanks to Shaw Hockey, and we'll see everybody tomorrow night.